collar, white collar, black professors, white scholars, politicians, Dalai Lamas. Everybody in the whole wide world need hope if I be honest. I'm in that number.
Hey, welcome to the Rob Report. I'm your host, Robert Bob TV Brown. How you doing today? Okay, so here we go. Senator Joni Earnst doesn't appreciate Trump's rhetoric, but yet she doesn't believe he's a racist. In Boone, Iowa, President Trump rhetoric distracts the substance work being done in Washington and undermines the United States' relationship with other countries, Senator Joni Earnst said Monday. But she defends him against the charges that he is a racist.
That I can tell you.
But I don't respond a lot to what the president is saying because, you know what, if I'm going to talk, I want to talk about the things I'm working on and the things that are important to Iowa.
Earnst telling the crowd other world leaders support Trump.
He is standing up for a lot of the countries where we have seen.
Name a few. Could you name a few?
Yeah, you bet. Norway is one of them. No, well, okay. How many of you think, you laughed at folks? Who borders Norway? Russia.
Do you know the signs of a racist? To me, I don't understand how, you could be, let me shut up. Earnst, a Republican in Iowa, stood up to the president and stood up for him. In response to questions during the town meeting here, her first public event of the new year. She said, believe me, as a senator, I don't appreciate so much of my time is being spent answering questions about the latest that our president has said instead of asking me questions about the legislation that I'm actually working on. No. You're a Republican supporting Trump and a lot of things that he's doing. These people, their job is to ask you questions, whether you like it. You don't control the questions they answer. They control the question they answer. They the one put your butt in office. So you listen to them, whatever they got to say. If they don't want to hear about your legislation, shut up and listen to what they got to say. They want to know what you got to do about supporting this racist. I don't think he's racist. You need to stop thinking and look at the policies. Those policies are racist, just like Bill Clinton's policies were racist that Hillary Clinton trumped for. Believe me, as a senator, I do not appreciate so much of my time as being answering questions about the latest that our president has said instead of asking me questions about the legislation. Shut up, be quiet. Comments from Trump using vulgar terms to describe Haiti, El Salvador countries, and in Africa have drawn condemnation in recent days and opened a broad discussion over whether he holds racist view. I don't need to, whether he said it or not, your actions determine whether you're racist or not. I don't appreciate the rhetoric, Earnst said. What I can say is that I do support some of the policies that we're working on. Yeah, a lot of racist policies. She went on to address Trump's shit hole comments, specifically cautioning that she wasn't at the meeting in which Trump is said to have made the remarks. So you weren't even at the meeting. It's really important that we recognizing that we have good allies out there, that we have good friends in other nations, and we need to work with those good partners, Earnst said. We need to treat them with dignity and respect. It's really important that we're recognizing that we have good allies out there. You do realize a lot of them are people of color. We have good friends in other nations, so why are you bombing them, ripping them in shreds, and taking their resources in the name of chasing out Al-Qaeda, Al-Nusra, and ISIS? Moments later, another attendee raised the question of Trump's views more directly. Is the president racist? In other words, let's cut to the bull. I got another question. I put you in office. Is the president racist? Deep inside, no, I don't think he's racist. Really? Do you think, Ms. Earnst? Drawing groans from the crowd. I think he's brash and he's saying things that are on his mind, but I don't truly believe that he is racist. All right, let me stop there. You know, I'm tired of people using this crap as an excuse. Oh, I like Trump. He says what's on his mind. He says what's in his heart. Well, I read a scripture say, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. So whatever's in your heart, you're going to speak it out. So these are things that are in his heart. He think Africans in Africa. He think Africa is a crap hole. Haiti is a crap hole. He probably think Jamaica's a crap hole. He probably think Trinidad and Tobago is a crap hole. He probably think the Virgin Islands is a crap hole. The only part he probably ever look at is the great part, but make the whole entire country a crap hole. But anything could be a crap hole compared to his gold seat and his gold ceilings in Trump Towers. Heck, the bathroom not having toilet paper would be crappy to him, a little spoiled brat. Come on, man. Stop giving him excuses. Whether he says something or not, the man need to learn how to have some decorum. He need to know how to listen, think before he speak. That's what parents teach their children when they're young. You think before you speak. Sure, you might have some things on your heart and mind that you want to say, but you wait to the proper time to say it, and you think about how you frame it. Believe me, I could cuss like crazy up here. I am so tempted to call mother, punk mother, but I hold myself. And if I can do it, Mr. Brainiac, I'm like a smart person, he can do it too. Bradley, the man who asked the initial question about Trump, said afterward he wasn't satisfied with Ernst's response, and I wouldn't be satisfied either. I'm sorry, but I would prefer someone just say what he said was wrong and he should apologize, Bradley said in the interview after the meeting. Earnst also indicated strong support Monday for legislation providing permanent legal status to immigration known as Dreamers, who were brought to the country illegally as children. Trump last year moved to end the program, shielding them from persecution, setting up a March deadline for Congress to act on it, a long-term fix. In other words, making things worse, Trump ended the program and he's using the excuse of, I'm going to end the program and force y'all to come up with something permanent. Dude, you didn't have to do that. That was racist. That was a racist. You don't have to say anything to be racist. All you have to do is oppress people of a race. That makes you racist. You can surround yourself with, oh, the Hispanics, the Hispanic love me. Oh, the blacks, look at my African American over there. Oh, the blacks. Oh, I got great friends, black, most of them rich, not that many poor. Oh, your policies, your action makes you racist. This is really important issue that we have to fix right now, she said, adding that she sees widespread support for permanent legal status even among conservatives and Republicans. Probably 90% or better say we need a permanent solution, Earnst said. They're part of our communities and we can't let them go. They need to be here, and I agree. Kiss up. But she added, a deferred action for childhood arrivals program deal must come with additional security measures. Really? Along with the southern border, including a physical wall in some places, and enhanced surveillance and improved response time for the border agent elsewhere. So in other words, the people who are already in the country, if they want to get some kind of permanent solution to be here, you're going to have to give us the wall. And I fought the punk Democrats that wasn't willing to shut down the government for this. Fight for this. And you should have did this during Christmas time and during New Year's Eve. But now you had to go get your apple pie and your eggnog. You punked out and you kicked the ball down the field even more. And now you're in this position where they're saying you can get this DACA agreement if you give us our wall. No, you take care of the people first. I thought you said you're going to make Mexico pay the wall. No, Mexico told you kids stay black, well, brown, behind. Ernst's comment comes as Trump has suggested a deal on DACA is dead and cast blame on the Democrats for refusing to negotiate. In a news conference after the town meeting, she shared the view that Democrats are not dealing in good faith, but expressed hope that something could be worked out. How could they deal in good faith when you exalting insulting immigrants in this country, and a lot of them are DACA people. I still see hope, he said. I think the president kind of throws things out there hoping to get a reaction. No, that's a fool. Hopefully we'll all have a reaction I like to see, which is Republicans and Democrats come together to find a solution, as long as we get our wall. And as long as we come up with the money from the American people to pay for it. You just robbed us and gave our money to the military complex when we needed health care and we needed to help people get low-cost education. You're going to give it to the military complex. Now you want us to pay for this wall because he could not make the deal and show his strength to Mexico and make them pay for it, which he knew he wasn't going to be able to do. How about make him pay for it out of his billions? I still see hope, she said. I still see hope, she said. I think the president kind of threw things out there. We need border protection. We need to make sure we're taking care of our dreamers, she went on. They're important in our communities, and we need to figure out what their solution is for them. I hate that they're in this limbo, and they shouldn't be. Oh, spare me, Miss Ernst. What you want to do is you want to use DACA and put this on the Democrats, because you know a lot of Hispanics support Democrats. And you want to use this to put them down when it's actually you're putting them down because you're saying we'll give you this, but Democrats won't give us a wall. The wall is out of the question. It shouldn't be in the question of any freaking Democrat mind. The wall should not be in question. I'm Robert Brown with the Rob Report. I'll holler at you later. Peace. Hey, thank you for watching the webcast. By all means, make sure you like, subscribe, and share these videos. Go to YouTube right now and hit the notification button and hit the subscribe. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, by all means, there's a Patreon link. I will put a PayPal link, and the money toward that goes toward equipment, things like that. And last but not least, make sure you look at two sections down below. One is called Get to Know LS, the membership. The other one is Get to Know LS, the opportunity. What do you mean LS? LS is a program that called Legal Shield that I am an independent representative of. It has not, that company has nothing to do with my views. I fell in love with this program about a decade ago. I've been doing this for over a decade, offering the services to people to benefit and connecting people to the services, putting them in a position where equal justice under the law is not just on the Supreme Court building. It's actually becoming a reality in their lives by having this memberships. And with this organization, not only will you be able to know about your rights in a certain area, but you'll know about how to exert and execute your right with the power of attorney, top-rated attorney, backing you no matter where you go, without worrying about all this money coming out your pocket and things like that. So get to know LS, the member, financially. You can help contribute this program by becoming a member. Some of the proceeds of being a member of LS goes toward Freedom on Fire and the Rob Report. I'm Robert Bob TV Brown. I thank you for being a huge support to what we do here. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.